Good morning. Throat is still rough from waking up. I needed to sleep in and get caught up on some much needed rest. 45, Hollywood. Good morning. Not expecting too much here today, but thought I'd start doing something I wanted to do for a while. And got to make some QSOs here. And that wasn't great this morning. 60 meters was horrible. The critical frequency was 5 megahertz. Looks like the group was trying 80 meter and getting through some. That sounds like they might still be going. A lot of noise. Storms around some of them. Storms over some of them in Oklahoma. So they're probably not even connected today. But anyway, what's going on? Chris, how's it going? The couch sleeper. Oh, I didn't even put anything out. If anyone wanted to get on. Let me see. If anyone wants to get on, just let me know. I'll send you the link. So what I had here was I had a JS8 call up. But, all right, Chris, let's see. Between us. Let's see what they are proposing here. That's 40. 10 meter. Almost looks like we could try any frequency we want. Look, they got a little bit of 6 meter stuff going on here. Oop, want this view. Potentially 10 meters according to this. That's interesting. You want to try it? Oh, I lost my chat. Hold on. Yeah, check this out, guys. I'm wondering if it's my echo flow. But I can't unplug it because I've got everything plugged into it right now. It's my backup, so I don't drop power anymore on my computer. I need to do some. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Oh, there it goes. I don't know why it's off screen. Oh, it's down low. No wonder. It's gotta be up here. Here we go. Let me bring this in. With those horrible lines. Mm. It's obviously some device here because it's just a perfect separation. Okay, let me go back. Oh, wait, you're on 20, then let's just try 20. Give me the frequency you tuned to. I'm just going off the DX maps here. Um, and 20 is kinda going around us, it looks like. Like that's blank between us. I think our best chances are 15 and 10, potentially. 15 or 10 according to this. Just give me a 20-meter frequency. About I'm on data for some reason. I'm trying to click it with my mouse. Okay. Well, we could try 20 first. Let's move this to 7, 14. I don't have that one. No. Let's see. We'll put 6 meters in there. Potentially 7. The 14's a little light. We go back to 14 here. Oh, it changed a little bit. Actually, it may work now. It's darker. Leather jacket. I don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, it's 81. And if I read that right, 80% humidity. Yikes. I'll be indoors for the next 4 months. Chris, if you haven't already changed it, let's try 20 since you're on it. Unless he already went out to the 20 just darkened up. So we might be okay now. Um, I mean, shoot, right now, practically every band showed, well, that was a little light. Let's see, W digital. Yeah, we might even be able to squeeze in a 10-meter skip. Which one, 20? Yeah, exactly 45, and that's when I'll come back out. Like, oh, okay. Oh, hold on. I'm on my wire. I got to tune it. I'll switch to my Hustler too. We'll see which one's better here. Let me turn this up. Is that too loud? You guys should be hearing the radio. Let me know if it's too loud. Yeah, Troy, I wanted to start at 8, but I just couldn't wake up this time. I'm not hearing anything, Chris. Yeah, I'm missing the car Saturday morning stream, so I thought I'd fill in at 8. I'd like to start at 8 going forward, but I hadn't caught up on my sleep this week, so I started later. All right. I don't hear anything, Chris. K5VOP, CQ, 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 K5VOP, CQ, CQ for targeted comms. This is K5VOP. I'll switch to my antenna if you don't hear. Let me run this again. Oh, wait, I have every band on this antenna. I'm not hearing anything, Chris. Morning, Sean. There is a link if anyone wants to join in targeted comms, Ragchew Discord. All right, let me switch to vertical. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Victor Oscar Papa, CQ, 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 CQ. K5VOP listening. Try again, Chris. Guys, tell me if the radio is too loud for the stream or too soft. Oh, hold on. Chris, are you calling right now? Yeah, me too. Thought I heard something, but I'm not sure. This is K5VOP, CQ20, 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 K5VOP. Let me find default filters here. Okay, this is default filter. Okay. Did you say the JPC 12? So you have to reconfigure it to change frequency. Let me try one thing. All right, you ready, Chris? K5 VOP, Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa, CQ20, 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 K5 VOP. That was bumping around 200 watts. Hey, D, what's going on, man? All right. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa, CQ20. It's about 250. All right, we're going to need to try a different. Oh, you did? Okay. So, look, 200 watts, you can hear me? Are you talking right now? CQ20, CQ20, CQ20. This is K5 VOP, CQ20, CQ20, K5 VOP.
Just got the tail end, Whiskey 7 Juliet India Fox.
Whiskey 7 Juliet India Fox. That's Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa. Paul here in North Texas, just doing a live stream of targeted comms, trying to see who wants to try to QSO by any means necessary. We're testing voice, then JS8 call, and then worst case, if we can't make voice or JS8 call, we send a winlink email. Just testing some various MCOM methods, and I'm running about 200 to 250 watts.
Oh, you're doing real well, Paul. You're probably the loudest signal on the band right now, and I'm not hearing many. Name is Jerry. I am located near Phoenix, and you're a good solid 9. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're bouncing up into the 9 there too, as well. I'm originally from Mesa, was born in Mesa, Arizona, but moved up to Idaho when I was a kid. And I live in Texas now. But yeah, you got a nice clear signal. I haven't heard much. I'm just looking at the hfdxview.org website, looking at the bands and propagation. So I was trying different bands. This one seems to be working to Arizona. Go back to you.
Yeah, very good, Paul. Yeah, I'm located in a community called Sun City West, not Sun City, Sun City West, about 4 miles straight west of Sun City. And it's a hot day coming up. It's going to be 110 today, 112, maybe 115, maybe tomorrow. This heat is with us. I'm sure you remember that living out here for a while, especially in the summer. Your 200 watts doing a great job. What is the antenna, by the way?
So right now I'm running a Hustler 6B TV with 22 radials in a small backyard. I'm in an HOA, so I can't do much. But it gets out when I need it to, and sometimes I got to pump in a little more power. But my amp is just the Ameritron Mobile 500 watt amp, and like I said, it's the meter's showing about 200 maybe peak, so it seems to be working pretty good. Over.
Oh yeah, doing a great job. I'm not hearing much on the band. These conditions just been horrible the last week or two. Boy, I listened on 10, 15, 12, 17, and don't hear a thing. And there isn't a whole lot on 20 here either this morning. I tuned across, heard a couple of very weak signals. So you're doing very well. This is an ICOM 756 Pro 2. I am driving a Heathkit SB220 at about a kilowatt out to a 6-element Mosley beam. Go ahead.
Well, that's quite the setup. That sounds wonderful. Yeah, my radio's the Yaesu 101D, and then I've got a tuner, an LDG tuner, but I don't need it for the Hustler. Mostly I use it for metering, SWR and stuff. But yeah, that Mosley's working great into Texas here, and I'm hoping to try some other bands. I'm trying to reach someone in Ohio right now, and he's hearing me once I put out 200 watts, but I can't quite catch him on his 100 watts. But yeah, you're nice and clear. So I'm gonna be spending some time on the bands, just testing to see what works. to wear, and I'm live streaming right now. The channel is Prep Ham Paul Preparedness, Ham Radio Paul, Prep Ham Paul. And I started about 8:15, so about 15 minutes or so in, you'll get our QSO.
Oh, okay. What web page do I go to?
So it's a YouTube channel. It's Prep, as in preparedness. Prep Ham for Ham Radio Paul. Prep Ham Paul in YouTube.
Prep Ham Paul. Okay, no dot in there.
Nope, no dot. Just go to youtube.com and type Prep Ham Paul, all one word, and you should see my channel pop up. I'm standing next to a green 2000 Jeep Cherokee.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you go and make some more contacts, and I'll check out your webpage. I appreciate it. Good to meet up with you this morning, Paul. You have a great day and a great weekend. T5VOP W7JIF 73.
All right. Was your call sign JIF or JIS? Maybe I got it wrong.
Juliet Indy Fox, just like the peanut butter, Paul.
Okay, that's an easy one to remember now. All right, Jerry, thanks for coming back to me, and great signal, like I said earlier. So you have a good weekend, 73s, and take care of yourself. This is K5VOP.
Take care, Paul.
All right, well, let's log Jerry. We'll log Jerry here.
Calling for a quick radio check. You're still there?
All right, I got a KC0B, I believe. KC call sign. Please come back.
Yeah, Kilo Charlie 0, Bravo Romeo Charlie. I was just trying to check my radio audio on this. Seems like I've lost my audio on my FM band. I was just checking this. How copy?
Well, I wasn't looking at the meter there, but you're probably about a 5.5 to 5.7. I can copy you 100%. It's just a little softer than the previous caller, who of course had a beam up in the air. Yeah, I see you're out there in Missouri. I was trying to reach a buddy of mine, Chris, out in Missouri, and it was no joy between us. He could hear me at 200 watts, but I can't copy him at 100. But you're coming in nicely here into North Texas. I'm in a little town the town is Little Elm, about 25 miles north of Dallas. Over. Man, he's fading.
Yeah, like I said, I was just testing this radio. I believe you said you're about 25 miles north of Dallas.
Yeah, that's a QSL, about 25 miles north of Dallas. And yeah, there was some fading there at the beginning of your transmission on that time. But yeah, you're just above the noise, about an S5. And but I copy, full copy. Over.
Okay, well, I'm going to say 7-3. I appreciate you.
All right, Mike. Yeah, I got a lot quieter on that one, a little more noise, but I copied you. Yeah, Prep Ham Paul on YouTube streaming now. So about 20 minutes in, you'll see the QSO, and you should hear. I think I got the volume up high enough, but you should hear our QSO. Take care, Mark. KC0BRC. This is K5VOP, and just running a targeted comms live stream on YouTube. All right, let me log his contact. I'm just going to do it on QRZ first. Morning, Ape. Chris, were you able to copy any of that? Because that guy was in Missouri. Oh, I got somebody. Hold on. I heard a November 0, I think. Andy, good morning.
P7 CQX, standing by.
Hey, the nice clear signal, K5VOP here. Go ahead, come back with your call sign.
Yeah, it's K7 CQ X-ray. Woody in Phoenix.
Okay, I got you, Woody, here on QRZ, K7CQX. This is K5 Victor Oscar Papa. and I'm just north of Dallas, about 25 miles in a little town called Little Elm, and I'm running a Yaesu 101 on a Hustler 6B TV at about 200 watts right now. I just QSO'd someone else in Phoenix, and he had a nice clear signal as well. Yours is clear as well. Go.
Yeah, I was trying to get it in there when you and Jerry was talking, but I didn't have the amp on. Anyway, yeah, very few signals on. I'm only seeing 2, 3 altogether on the entire band right now. It's, yeah, Woody in Phoenix. Yeah, I've been on Jerry for, wow, 55 years. I've seen him on the radio. Never met him yet. Maybe we ought to meet.
Yeah, I think 55 years you should meet at some point, but even if you don't, it's cool how we with ham radio we can get to know all these guys around the world, even if we don't meet them in person. But yeah, you're pushing about an S7, S7, S8, just slightly lower than he was, but nice clear signal here into North Texas. But yeah, I'm just live streaming. We're about 20, 25 minutes in. You'll hear the QSO, and I'm just whoever gets in chat and wants to try to QSO. We try to make a contact no matter whatever it takes. So we try JS8 call. We're going to try freedv if they can, voice, and worst case, we'll send a winlink email. But want to try to make some kind of contact with anybody who wants to. But thanks for coming at me here, K7CQX. Woody, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't get your name down.
Oh, I apologize. K5VOP. The name is Paul. PAUL. Papa Alpha Uniform Lima.
Yeah, Paul, got you good. Very good. Yeah, Jerry's running more power. I was just running about 350. About 350 here on a hex beam. It's at 40 feet. I'm on the 7300 and Jabra headset. I gave up on those fancy hand mics or A-station mics. They didn't really do that great. So these things are pretty good. Don't have to fool around reaching over for a microphone or have a boom or get right in front of it. It's always in front of me.
Well, that's nice to have. I don't have that set up yet. I've got my computer streaming studio set up on the microphone's on a boom with its own headset, and my radio's still on a separate mic. But I'm running all Yaesu on that end, and it seems to work pretty good. I've got the Heil Pro 7 headset, but I'm not using that right now because I'm on the live stream on the computer. So I've got my computer headset. I suppose I could plug that Pro 7 into my computer and use that instead. It might be better, but I'll have to give that a try later. Okay, I'm gonna move on here, Woody, and try to QSO some more guys here in my live stream chat. So check out the live stream. You can hear the QSO, and then maybe we'll catch you down the line over the next 55 years. Over. Yeah, he's fading out now. This band isn't great. It looks like I'm chopping a little bit. I wonder if my amp messed up my USB. All right, Woody, have a good weekend. 73s. I was losing you a little bit there, but 73s, thanks for coming back, and you take care of yourself. K5BOP, USY.
Alpha Charlie 7, Uniform Delta.
Good frequency, Paul.
Oh, we still got somebody. Mark, Alpha Charlie 7, Uniform Delta. Did you want to talk to Woody or K5VOP?
I talked to you. I barely can hear Woody in there because we're probably a few miles apart. Maybe
Oh, QSL that. Yeah, I see Waddell, Arizona. So Texas to Arizona, 20 meters seems to be working pretty good this morning. Over. Oh, I lost him. Wow, I lost you on the first half of that. So the band is going in and out right now. I heard 60 feet. I'm assuming that's your tower. Over.
Yeah, I got 4 elements on this band.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'm just running the Hustler 6B TV off the ground. I got a small backyard in an HOA. 22 verticals, 200 amps out right now on a Yaesu 101D. Over.
Yeah, it's working pretty good. It's a good signal. So, you know, the sun's been acting all stupid lately, man. It's like the sunspot number's high, but there's like really bad conditions. It's making me mad.
Yeah, some of these days it feels like we're at the bottom of the cycle instead of the top.
Yeah, copy that. Yeah, you took a real big dive right there. So I'll just call it. Thanks for the contact, man. AC7UD.
All right, Mike, I got you in the Mark. I got you in the log. AC7UD. Thanks for coming back. 73s. Have a good weekend. K5 VOP listening. Kilo Zero Whiskey Uniform Quebec. Larry, do you copy? Okay, I caught the first half. What was the antenna again? Come back with the antenna. You're just barely over the noise. 17. QSL 17-foot whip with a counterpoise. Sounds good. Is that just the telescopic style whip that you just telescope out, or is it a stationary 17 feet? Losing him too. Yeah, copy that. I've got a choke at the antenna and a choke at the radio. So I think that's why my vertical is quieter than my wire sometimes. But yeah, those chokes help a lot. But you're coming in pretty good. It's noisy, but you're just over the noise. With that counterpoise and a whip, you're coming in pretty good though. Over. Hard to hear him. Yeah, unfortunately, I copied about 40 to 50% of that. But yeah, the signal to noise ratio is horrible. I'm even trying to tune out the noise here with some of my filtering, and I just can't quite get it. I can't get you out of the noise more than you already are, really. And the band does seem to be going in and out. Over.
Yeah, I know. What would you give me for a signal there? You're at 590.
Well, looking at the meter right now, on that transmission, your noise, the noise was lower. It was S1, and you were just barely over that. So it'd be a 2. It'd just be a 2, about an S2. 5.7, 5.6, something like that. On that transmission, on the previous transmission, it dropped quite a bit because of the noise, though. It wasn't because of you. So that'd be down in the 4s, 4.5, 4.6, or somewhere around there on the previous. But the last one was good.
Okay, very good. Well, I'll let you go then. I just wanted to see if I could get you, and good to talk to you. I'll say 73 and over and out.
All right, Larry, good talking to you. Making a QSO here. Thanks for coming in here. And we'll catch you down the line. K0WUQ K5VOP. 73s, Larry. All right, we'll QSO him. All right, I'm not hearing anybody else. So let's go back. Chris. Yeah, something looks choppy. I think my do I got a case of the ham radio 2.0 choppiness? That amp may be wreaking havoc on something. All right, let's see. D was saying he was on 40. D, were you hearing anything on 40? And Chris, do you have a 28 megahertz frequency you want to try? Let's go back to the map. I mean, that's 3 layers. So I would think 10 would work according to this, but the noise could be bad regardless. All right, let's go 10. Give it a try. Again, if anyone wants to join the live stream, I've got the link in the targeted comms channel on the Discord. Oh, really? 77232. Well, let me listen real quick on that. It wasn't working well earlier. Whoops. I hear someone. Oh, you know what? I'm going to switch to the inverted V for that. Nothing on 10 meter, Chris? Yeah, I can hear someone down in the noise there, D, but sound like a KF5YZ maybe. Mike must be out doing POTA or a video or something. WTF radio issues. All right, let me go back to 10. Chris, let's give it a try. Oh, hold on, Andy. It should be in my YouTube description. Let me give you the one that it's in streamer mode. Dumb thing. Hold on. Turn off streamer mode. Yeah, I got a little bit of slowdown on my computer, so I think the app did something. I got something that doesn't have some protection on it. Maybe one of my USB cables. Okay, almost there, Andy. One sec. What is it doing? I disabled streamer mode. It went right back to streamer mode. Disable. Yeah, I've definitely got some chop going on here. Computer running a little slow. All right, I got it. That's a 7-day Discord invite right there. I'm going to get rid of that. And maybe that'll help out. Okay, let's see. I know I probably missed some. Oh, let's try 10. Let's try 10, Chris. I'm on the wire right now. See if you can grab Mike too. 7.232. Chris, go to 550. Let me just try calling. Go down to 100 watts. Take care, James. Good to see you. I think I'm going to get rid of. Well, I've got JS8 call running too. I should turn that off for now. Turn off signal. All right. I'm not. I had JS8, but I wasn't watching it. I was going to try to hit Chris on 10 meters. I'm on 28,550. We'll just see what happens. It may not work for voice here. I'm at 100 watts. Are you on 28,550? CQ10, CQ10, CQ10. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa. CQ, 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 CQ 10 meters. K5 VOP listening. Yeah, I'm going to disconnect everything. I'm going to see if the echo link is causing these lines. It was RF quiet, and then all the reviews and things I watched people testing. So if it's the echo link, I'm going to be surprised because it was supposed to be a pretty quiet one. I'm going to try. Chris, could you hear anything on 28,550? K5 VOP, CQ10, CQ10, CQ10. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa. CQ10, CQ10, meters, K5 VOP. And here comes Andy. Let me try to get you in here, Andy. There we go. Things are running a little slow on my computer, I think thanks to my amp. Oh, I don't hear you. Hold on. Nope, you're not muted. Why am I not hearing you? Can you guys hear Andy? Okay, give it a second, Andy. I'm gonna run up JS8 call. I'm wondering if it's me not hearing you because my amp knocked something out. Let's see here. Let me pull up JS8. And I have freedv as well. If anyone's got freedv, that actually may work in these conditions.
Oh,
Oh,
now
hey.
you should be able to hear me.
There you are, Andy. How's it going?
Now you should be able to hear me.
Yeah, can you hear me? Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Andy? I don't think you can hear me. Not muted. I see my bar.
Are you able to hear me now? Doing good, doing good. There's some sort of a delay here on the stream of some sort.
Okay.
So when I'm talking to you and you're talking to me, it might be a little out of sync, but we'll try to make it work.
Interesting. Maybe it'll take a second to catch up, but I'm gonna open up JS8 call, and to do that, I gotta disconnect from Ham Radio Deluxe. All right, we're disconnecting Ham Radio Deluxe. I'm connecting JS8 call. How's the delay now? Is it working okay? I'm gonna count while when you reply. Yeah. Um, all right. All right. Are you hearing me at all, Andy? Hey, Andy Callie, welcome.
I'm hearing you. Yes, definitely. I don't know how bad the delay is. I'm just now responding to you asking if I could hear you. So I don't know how delayed it is at this point.
Okay, I'm going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know when you hear that number count.
Yeah, I heard the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just now.
Oh, okay. I think we're up to speed.
Okay, perfect.
All
Excellent.
right. It just took a
All
second
right.
to sync. Maybe because I turned off my amp is off, so maybe something happened. The amp sometimes messes
Okay.
things up. How you doing, Andy?
Okay, so I'm doing fantastic, Paul. How about you?
Awesome. I'm good. Let me get my
That's
windows
good.
back
I see
here.
my friend Andy Callie in the chat. Hello,
Yeah.
sir. Great to see you.
All right. Chris Bricker's got us 5.9 on YouTube for both of us.
All right.
Let me pull up JSA.
So what band are we on right now? I can try to give you a shout. Oh, you're using JSA call. I've never got JSA call set up, so I don't know. I don't even know how to use it.
Well, let's see. Let's try JS8 call with a couple guys here that can do it. And I got to open it up again. And for those who haven't used freedv, that's a great way too, that we could actually talk voice HF even in these conditions. So, all right. So JS8 and of course radio issue for some reason, cat USB. I can do data on that, I guess. Rare data. I'm not sure why it's, oh, because it's set to ham radio deluxe. So why wasn't it working before? All right, let me try it again. Go back into ham radio deluxe. Yeah, I thought I'd get on. I'm part of a weekly NVIS net in Texas and Oklahoma. And I thought, well, I'll get on here and try some other targeted comms. Anyone else gets on and we'll find whatever frequency and mode it takes to make a QSO. And worst case, we'll send a WinLink email if we have to.
So a lot of the, I honestly, there's a lot of digital modes that I would like to try, like freedv, JSA call, that type of thing. I simply have not had the time to get them set up lately. And yeah, I'd love to try them at some point, but I've been so slammed lately. I haven't had a chance.
I imagine. Yeah. Well, I'll say this. Okay, it seems to be working. I'll say this. JS8 call takes it's got a learning curve. There's a lot to it. Once you learn it, it's amazing. I'm still learning.
I played with it at one point, but I never really got it fully functioning. So
yeah, so it's got a lot of features to it. Store and forward. You can do relays. You can do all sorts of messaging through that. freedv is simpler. The setup, you just got to get the setup right. And because you're going through your computer, there's 4 audio settings. Normally you do like an in and out codec, right, for your audio. So on freedv, there'll be an in and an out and an in and an out. And one of them is you got to set it up, the radio to computer to your headset, your mic, computer to radio. So you're setting up 4 settings. But once you get that, it works great. Let's see if we got anybody on here.
That makes sense.
We'll try some JS8. It's a good bad, weak signal thing. We got someone doing something right here. Someone from Mexico, it looks like. I've seen that call before. Why am I sending? Oh, it's an automatic reply.
Until it hurts asking what band you're going to use on JS8.
All right, so right now I'm on 14.078. And I see one guy in there. I'm just doing a heartbeat reply. I'm giving him a +5. So if you look here, let me go a little bit bigger here on my end. So if you look up, oh, now I got that in the way. Let me get rid of my radio. Let's move. Where would this be good at? Maybe down here. Okay, so if you look there in the top left corner, This is everything that's going on that I can hear in this left window. All right. And then in this yellow window are things that I've said or people have said directly to me. So this red line is me replying to him, giving him a plus 05 SNR on his heartbeat. So he sent out a heartbeat, which it goes to anybody that can hear him. If you set it automatically, it will automatically give him a signal report to give him an idea of where he's hitting. And then, of course, waterfall at the bottom. And then this white box down here is whatever you want to type. So if I want to type an entire sentence here, I can. And then it will send it. If you see the green bar at the bottom, partially covered by my radio, you'll see it start over here in a second. So you'll see the green bar moving. Just like FT8, it does a 15-second increment transmission. Okay. So if my sentence is too much for that first 15 seconds, it will transmit another 15 seconds and another 15 seconds until the entire sentence gets out. So this works off of FT8 type of weak signal DSP, I think, but you can do a full message. Got someone else here replying. So what I can do is I can do right here. Oops, did I get the right one out here? Okay. So what I'm sending here at the top red and in the white, you'll see, and then see the black line. So that looks like it should get out in one transmission. It's sending at heartbeat and then my grid squared.
Wow, that's really neat.
Now up here, you see the red because I sent it. And then if you look on the right, oh, you can't see. Let me see if I can move this window. So if you look to the right, see these at symbols right here? You can create your own groups. So I've got one here at Ragchew. If I did at Ragchew,
that's super.
Yeah, anybody with the at Ragchew setup here is going to see it in red, and it's going to come to them, just like this at heartbeat does. So there's a lot to set up, and everybody on here are the ones I'm hearing. So right now it's only showing the XE2 MAN. Now I got a K0 WAV and a star here. So let me. The star is I think I'm heartbeating back to them right now. Oh, okay, yeah. So right here in black in my QSOs, K0WAV is asking for signal to noise. And so I'm giving him a plus 12 right here. I know it's kind of small for the stream, but plus 12. And you'll see it's red up here because we're actually QSOing here. That's to me when in red, just like FT8 changes the color bar if it's to you. And we'll see if he comes back now. I gave him a plus 12. Is that somebody in chat? Let's see if maybe that's somebody in chat. Let me pull him up. Let me see who K0 Wave is. Let's see. So that's Scott in Arkansas. He's very active on QRZ. He's got a lot of the little certificates. The Christmas 12-day. Oh, Master of Africa. He must have some. Africa is the continent that I just can't hit hardly. Dang. He's got a nice antenna then or something. So that's who we're QSOing right now. Oh, there. Ham till it hurts is K0 Wave. So we've QSO'd K0 Wave on JSA call. Now, if I want to reply to him, I can highlight the blue. So you see over here, he's highlighted blue. Whatever I type in this white box is going to go to whoever I have highlighted. So right now I could say, good morning. Thanks for coming back, or you could abbreviate stuff and making a QSO, but I'm making a longer one because I'm going to show you how it will do probably 3 transmissions. And then on the right here, you're going to click send. Oh, it's behind right here, you click send. Okay. I need to just get rid of my radio. Let me drop this down to about 60. If he still copies me at 60 watts. All right, now, yeah, let me get rid of my radio. It's going to be in the way. Oh, so is that too. Well, they can kind of see it. Let me get rid of Stream Boss.
I don't know if our
yeah, our setup.
video is delayed again or what's going on, but
Let me try
my connection's really poor right now. I'm going to have to go ahead and drop because it's
Oh, is
not
it?
keeping up with the stream. I'm sorry
Oh,
about
okay.
that, Paul, but thanks
Well,
for letting me hop in and crash your stream. I appreciate it.
You're coming in.
7:30 to you.
Yep, you're coming in nice and smooth, Andy, just so you know.
Okay, okay.
Your
All right,
video
sounds
is
good.
clear and everything's clear. So
Okay, it might be ironing out a little. Then I'll stay a couple more minutes, and then I'll probably have to go ahead and drop anyhow. So
if you look here, now it's sending red. See how it took about 3 transmissions of 15 seconds to get out the entire good morning, thanks for coming back and making a QSO, but it sent it all, unlike FT8 where it's limited to 13 characters.
Yeah.
So you can send entire messages. So the use of this is like today, I can't get out on voice to, let's say, ham till it hurts. But we can make a QSO with JS8 call and transfer data if there's some need or something through HF without cell phone, without internet and all that. So I can get out with RF, with digital and weak propagation. So now he's coming back to me. You see the black here in the middle, right here. So the call sign with the colon, that's the person sending it. And now he's got K5VOP, you're welcome. Will log. So see, his sentence was longer than one transmission. So it's transmitting over a couple transmission sets. And there you go. You got the little diamond right there, which means it's the end. So he came back. So we made a QSO there, and I could log that. And if you look over here, see the star, I think that means, thanks for coming, Andy. I think the star means that that's who I'm currently communicating to. There's also little icons that have a flag if there's a message being saved. So let's say I can't reach XE2MAM, but he might be able to reach K0WAV. So I could right click on there and I could relay via K0WAV, or I could store a message on K0WAV, and that person could come back. They'll see a little flag there and they could retrieve the message later. So there's a lot of cool features to JS8 call. Okay, D, you want to try a different frequency? Let's see, who else? Chris, were you hearing anything on 20 meter JS8? Were you seeing anything else? Either me or ham till it hurts? Oh yeah, I got to take that off. Thanks, D. I thought you just here. I guess I clicked the wrong thing. I forgot how you deselect. We'll listen again here. You know what? I'm on the wire. Let's go to the vertical. Let's see if we hear anything on the vertical. Okay, no worries, Andy. You're welcome anytime. But yeah, your video is coming in clear here. Maybe the download on your end or something. I wish I could have heard Mike. Would have been fun to QSO him during a POTA. Okay, I hear somebody. Right here, you can see it really weak. Right here, you see that? Right there? Okay, I see K4GMX now. Oh, there's K5 TAR. All right, cool. We got you. Let's do, so he's sending a longer QSO there. Oh, you got another one, WCW6. All right, Chris, are you hearing anything on 20? Are you seeing any of these? Oh, sorry, I forgot, Chris. We've moved back to 20 and you were just tuned to 10. I just realized what this is up here. It's wherever my red receive is. That puts it in the yellow box. Okay, so we've got K4GMX. Let's send a signal report. And that'll send in one transmission. I know you can do it, Chris, because of your technology. So now, nice signal over here. And because I don't have my receive there, you're going to see it here, but not here. 130 feet. That's why his signal's so nice. He's got an antenna at 130 feet. Or is he 130 feet elevation and a 30-foot? Yeah, nothing. Nothing, D. Dang it. You said you were hearing Mike on 40? I want to see if I can get oh, Chris is still working on his radio. D, you want to try 40? You can try 40 real quick. There does seem to be a little lag. I think I'm still getting a little choppiness. Try 40. It was horrible earlier, but I was trying near vertical incident skywave, not. Let's see if we get anything on 40. I'm on the vertical again. You said you're vertical, right? We'll try vertical. I'll switch to the inverted V and we'll see what happens. I hear something right here. Real faint, but you can hear it. Maybe two signals. Can't quite tell. Well, there we go. See that? He sent it at Ragchew Crew. So I got it because over here I've got at Ragchew Crew. So mine automatically sends a signal to noise ratio report because that's what he's asking for, I think, right here. That's in our question. So mine's set to automatically give him the report, which is kind of nice. So if you step away and people are trying to get kind of figure out where they're hitting, what their signal is, it'll automatically report to them. Yeah, I got the Ragchew Crew one. Did you get the negative 10D? And I'm getting K5 tar too. Although I didn't see, did I miss Ryan? And is he in chat? I didn't see him. I missed him. Okay, good. So I'm seeing Ryan as well. I don't think Ryan's in chat though. He's K5 tar. We've QSO'd, he's in Louisiana, and it was cool to QSO him because I think we could regularly QSO each other, he and I, with NVIS. Zombies are headed to. Nice. Oh, wait, let me send it to Ragchew, then it'll go to both of you. All right, this is longer, so you're gonna see this. You're gonna see this go. Let's see. Okay, there's one. The black line here shows you how far it's gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6. Let's see how many it takes. It's on its second one now. So see, we're using this to send out the zombie apocalypse warning to get people prepared. Third transmission. Looks like maybe 6. It might take a 6th. Yeah, D, it was not working good. Well, for voice, it wasn't working good for us this morning on the net. They actually moved to 80 and it was working better than 40. Yep, it's gonna get that last bit, so let's see if you get all of that, D and Ryan. Oh, there's Ryan, he's lurking. See if you guys get that entire sentence. That's the beauty of JS8 call because the conditions can be noisy and it just cuts out all that noise. But you see how the at works. So most people have this is a default, this at all call. Yeah, that's defaulted there. So if you don't want to get everybody when they do at all calls, you can delete that. But we got GhostNet, I got my church net, I got the Ragchew crew net, the SIP net, and you can add whatever you want in there. Oh wow, -22, but still got the full net. Yeah, that's pushing it. But he still got the message at a -22 SNR. So all right, so looks like I can reach Ryan and D. Chris, how's your computer linking going? You know what? Let me try something. I'm going to try. Oh, someone's coming in here. Hold on. Looks like right over here. I was going to try to relay. Since we're all three hearing each other, let's try a relay. Okay, someone's calling me. Ryan is. On a vertical. So that was, so yeah, I'm still on the vertical as well. I could try the inverted V. Okay. Yeah, it's usually the audio settings. As long as you got the cat control working, the radio working. Mine's running through Ham Radio Deluxe right now. Usually it's just your audio settings is the issue, but oh, DX Commander, nice. Ryan, I'm gonna switch to the wire. Let me tune it. And let's see if the inverted V does any better or worse. Um, I'll reply to Ryan, but D, listen and see how my signal, or I'll send another signal report out again. Yeah, I'll send this to Ryan, and then I'm going to come back and I'm do a heartbeat with signal report query. Yeah, it was coming in good to Arizona this morning. Of course, they had really nice setups. But we got 3 in Arizona, 1 in Missouri on voice. But couldn't quite get Chris out. Let's send this query after this goes. So that took 3 transmissions. And I'll do a heartbeat. And then if you're set to automatic SNR reply, it'll automatically send. Otherwise, you may have to manually do it. I hear somebody. Excuse me. I hear somebody coming. Oh shoot! I did that in the green. I'm supposed to do that over in this yellow. I completely forgot. See the yellow bar behind me here? That's where you're supposed to do the queries. I forgot to move, so I did it over here, and I shouldn't have. I mean, nobody's using it, so it's not a big deal, but Okay, so KF5 ZPA's got me at a -5. That's not bad. Looks like there was 2 there. I only saw 1. Interesting. Let's see. Must have got his call sign around when I did. My original was KF5 VOP, so I'm just slightly ahead of him. Monty in Oklahoma. Okay, so to D, I mean, unless the conditions changed in that minute or two, he's definitely hearing me better from my inverted V. Okay, here we go. We got some more. So Ryan was a -10. Now it's coming up. And I got a -5, -10. We got somebody doing an all call. That's I'm surprised mine didn't do an automatic. Let's send him a signal report. So to send him, I just click on him, make him blue, and then I click SNR. And these macros, I believe you can add, and you can set these up how you want. I haven't played around with that much. I just kind of use the basics. So remember, when he's blue here and here, that's where this text is going to. So he's going to get it in red on his end if he hears me. Let's see if he hears me. Yeah, JS8 call it's a good tool to get to know and learn how to use. And like I said before, I'm still learning features. And there's so many too. I don't use it as often. I don't use it often enough to remember everything like store and forward, relay, and all that. So, okay, we got it coming back now, right here, and right here. There's 2. Oh, it's behind me. Sorry, guys. Right there, and another one right there. Okay, so we got AE5WX, we got W7QAR, and D KI5YHF. Click the you can't click the halt button, Chris, on the far right. There's a halt button next to send. Will that not stop it? Interesting. And you're running direct to the computer? I mean, direct to the radio? So there's got to be a COM port setting issue or something holding it? I'm going to give D a signal report off of my wire, my inverted V. So the inverted V I have is a 70, I want to say 73-foot wire in-fed with a chameleon match, 25-foot counterpoise running underneath it, kind of as a radiating element. 50 feet of coax to my ground, lightning shield, all that protection. And then I've got a choke here at the radio on the 101D. So yeah, we're starting to get a few more. Yeah, D, I think earlier, it seems smoother now. Am I still choppy? To me, it looks choppy. Maybe it's just my computer not rendering for me. But once I hit that amp, I'm gonna have to go through and choke some or ferrite pour some things. I'm missing something somewhere. On mine, it's set to cat. Yes. What radio are you using, Ryan? Or right? Sorry, Chris. Can't remember what Chris has. All right, D. Thanks for the QSO. Oh, and I meant to QSO put that in here. I'm going to put the QSO and QRZ here. Let's see. That was 40, right? 40. So here's, let me show you the QSO I'm making here. So on QRZ, usually I go through Hammer Deluxe, but I'll put it on QRZ. So we'll choose 40 meters. We're not FT8. This should have JS8 call in here somewhere. Whoops. JS8. And power was 60. Let's add the antenna. I just want to give the antenna type. I don't want that. Wonder why I didn't change this to the digital. Huh. Usually you change that. I can change that to 7.8. Let's save that record and let's get D in there. KI5. Oh, why can't I remember yours, D? Why? Okay, I was close. YHF. Got it backwards. JS8. 40. And let's go back about. All right. 891. 891. Let's see. Ziggy, how are you, man? Hey, if you want to join, the link is in the targeted comms of Ragchew Crew Discord. And for those addresses that popped up, once this is finished, I'll go in and erase out those addresses. I wasn't thinking I shouldn't have pulled that up there. Yeah, we're just on JS8. Voice wasn't too great. So oh, Chris, you got a heartbeat going. Not hearing anything. You're on 40, Chris? Okay, man. You got a video coming out? What are you working on, Ziggy? Yeah, I'd like to QSO Chris here somehow. If not, we're going to have to use WinLink. But okay. All right, not hearing anything. Let me switch to vertical. Hold on. Try it again, Chris. Oh, it's okay, Chris. It's what I'll do is anyone that wants me to, I will send a WinLink email and then you can set it up and check it later. But get your WinLink set up because WinLink is a valuable tool as well. That's like, oh, hey, Tio, welcome. The WinLink email is probably one of the best MCOM tools because it gives you email. You can upload, whatever you need. Of course, if it's a photo or something, it's going to be a longer transmission, but you can use UHF, VHF, HF, Telnet or internet if you want. So it has all those capabilities and get the WinLink set up. Definitely. VARA HF. If you don't have VARA set up yet, at least get WinLink going on Telnet and get used to how to use WinLink. And then maybe sometime I'll do another VARA HF, VHF, UHF stream and show you how to set that up. Nothing, Chris? You want to try a different frequency? Because it's pretty quiet now for me too. 40 may be dead right now. It was dead earlier. We could jump on actually wait, let me go back to the map. Let's do all. Let's see what we got here. Holy crap, look, there's a 6 meter opening. You want to try 6 meters? Yeah. I mean 20's possible according to this anyway. This is all run off CW, I think, or digital as far as propagation mapping. Shoot, it still says 10 meters and that was dead for us. But again, CW, maybe CW works. I don't know. Why doesn't it let me do all? Go here. So there's the whole picture right there. Look at this 6 meter opening right here. That's voice too. Interesting. It's a balloon giraffe. Look at that. It's a balloon giraffe. Chris, do you want to try another band? I'm tempted to go to 6. My BTV is actually tuned on 6. If not, I can run it off the inverted V and just see who we hit. This is interesting. And it says voice. It says SSB, not digital, not CW. That's CW on 20. Interesting. What? Do this. Now this I'm going to have to tune. I've never done 6 meter JS8. Balloon giraffe. Let me just do a JS8 heartbeat. Let's just see what happens. I've never done 6 meter on this. Let's see if we get anybody. I did it again, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm horrible. Oh no, I'm in the yellow. Never mind. I was just on the end. So, whoops. Voice hasn't been good for us. TO, and for those that have come in new. But we were able to QSO, let's see, Ryan and Nightcry on JS8 call. Trying to get Chris here. Hey, Jimmy. Good to see you. Trying to get Chris. And then if not, if anyone wants to, hey, Rick's Ham Shack, good morning. If anyone wants, I'm more than happy to get on Discord. We don't have to live stream it and help you set up JS8 call or freedv or winlink to get you going on those because they are very useful tools, especially for MCOM. Okay, nothing on 6. I'm tempted to. Oh, I'm getting that horrible. Look at this horrible stuff, guys. Look at this. I'm afraid it's my Echolink, not Echolink. My look at that horrible noise. I'm afraid it is right next to the radio. Not in the garage where it will be eventually, but got some weird noise there. I have a feeling it's the echo flow, which shouldn't be because it wasn't noisy at first. So I don't know. We'll find out later. What's the calling frequency? 425? Or is that 10 meter? Oh, wait a minute. What's this? I can't see it down there. Turn that up. Looks like there might be something there, but can't hear it. Oh, maybe here. I love when 6 meters is open. Nothing. I don't even know the limits of 6 meters, so. 2 meter JS8. I wonder if I could tune my inverted V to 2 meters. All right, I'm not hearing anything other than those, other than this noise. And that sucks. I do have my 30 amp. I did run a new 30 amp line into the office, so my radio and amp, or my amp and stuff is going to be on there. So I shouldn't have any more breaker pops. And then the echo flow is going to be on the sub panel, which I got installed as well over the last 2 weeks. Got a lot accomplished. I just got to, connect the 100 amp wire into the sub panel's 100 amp breaker, and it's good to go. That's probably what I'll do the rest of today. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on 6. Yeah, Ryan, my understanding is when calling heartbeats and stuff, well, I don't have green screen on. This is where you're supposed to do what I understood. Maybe I'm wrong. Stay in the yellow. I forget it all the time, though. 2 meters FT8. Nice. I'd have to switch my antenna off that. I could move it over to the 705 or the FTX, I guess, if it works. Isn't that sad? New radio. I'll use the FTX if it works. All right. Chris, do you want to try another band? I don't want to resort to WinLink if we don't have to. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Let's let it run again. I mean, it shows 20, but it's light. It's not dark. So, I mean, it shows every band between us, but. The 10 meter shows dark. And I think the darker the better. So here's 6. Look at 6 meters. It's opened up more. Look. It's no longer a balloon giraffe. It's what is this now? Something from Horton Hears a Who, I think. This looks like the trumpet. Man, I should be hearing somebody. Let me try the vertical. Interesting, that noise all but disappears when I switch to the vertical. My vertical is so much quieter. Got 2 chokes on it. I would love to find somebody on 6, man. It's expanded. Does anybody want to try it? Get on 6 and give it a try. There's definitely an opening, but I'm not seeing anything. You don't see anything still, Chris? $5313 FT8. Yeah, I mean, I could. Let me. Well, if I run FT8, it's gonna probably do a port conflict. I think it'll be a port conflict. But I run FT8. I run WSJTX off Hammer to Deluxe too. Maybe it'll work. I've never tried it. see. Coming up now. Okay, it works. Let's try it. See here. 6. Which one did you say? 313. Okay, this is the inverted V again. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I was running the FTX last time. I wonder if I should go to the vertical. Nothing, Jimmy? Let me switch to the vertical. Another thing I'd like to do is maybe try a stream running 10-meter and 6-meter repeaters. I've done that a few times, a few years back, and I was hitting a repeater in New Jersey and able to reach. I remember one guy I remember talking to was in Scotland through a repeater in New Jersey, so it's kind of cool. Well, let me drop this down to 60. And let me do a JS8 heartbeat. Well, there was somebody. Let me try this. Hey, Ox Coffee. Now we're just trying different bands, and anybody in chat just trying to make a QSO with everybody. See what band or what mode it requires to make the QSO. And we were looking at some of these propagation maps off DX Maps or DX View, and the 6 meters just all of a sudden popped up with some openings here. It's showing this one at SSB level, and then back here CW level as well. So we were doing a little bit on 6 meters just to see what may pop up. So in the Discord, there's towards the top of the text channels, there is a channel called Targeted Comms. And I'd like to start doing this more regular, maybe different days and times during the week. And just give people opportunities to test out who they can reach, when, time of day type of thing. And yeah, conditions aren't always the same, but some things are a little more predictable, like near vertical incident skywave or DX propagation, stuff like that, with the time of day, 40, 60, 80, and all that kind of stuff in the morning and evening. Isabel 93, thanks for the follow. So I'd like to try to start this. And so for those who don't have JS8 call WinLink or freedv set up, feel free to reach out in the Targeted Comms text group in Discord, and I can help you out. We can do a video conference on the Discord, and I'll help you get it set up. I am doing radio communications with various modes. Right now, we're looking at a digital mode, and this is basically a texting mode that you can use with radio frequencies. So if you what needed to text and you didn't have internet or cell phone, you could text with your radios and get this message out to people that can hear you. We're listening right now on a band that doesn't seem to be too busy. So let's see if FT8 was hearing anything. Where'd my FT8 go? Oh. So there is someone on FT8. We can try it. Let's see. Let's try FT8. Oh, let me get the waterfall up. And let's just get in the middle here. Let's call CQ. Let's see who hears us. We'll let it run and we'll thank you, Isabel, for the follow. We'll let it run and then we'll check PSK Reporter, see if anyone's hearing us on 6. Yeah, and I am on the vertical antenna right now. 60 watts. So this is my Hustler 6B TV, which is supposed to be basically 10 through 80, except for 12 and 17, or 6. But mine's actually tuned on 6. So it's kind of a 7B TV, you could say. Then there's elements you can add to make it for 12 and 17. We'll run a few cycles and then see. Chris, you are... right now, I don't, Isabella. We can talk. Maybe I can just send me a link in Discord and I can take a look at your work and I will let you know. We'll do one more and we'll check PSK Reporter. Yeah, you can definitely see a slowdown here on my computer. So something, okay, there's a couple people hearing me on 6 right here. Texas, look at that. Texas is hearing me on 6. I got someone over in Virginia or Georgia. Interesting. Let's check. Let's zoom in here and see who I'm hitting on 6. Just locally. I know there's a couple repeaters in range as well. But yeah, that gives you an idea of your propagation on your digital signals. There. See if anyone's reaching. No, it's going to reach out further. Well, there's our propagation so far. I hear somebody coming back to me. Look at this, N5QV. We got a 6-meter QSO. Been a while. All right, there we go. I'm running 60 watts. We'll change that. Comments. I'll do 6 BTV. There we go. David, are you on? Are you talking voice, David, or are you talking JS8 call, or how do you want to try to QSO? Okay, Chris. So there's a little activity on 6. You're on 6-meter FT8. That has 2 frequencies, right? Are you on the 313, Jimmy, or the 323? Yeah, usually I try to avoid FT8 when doing MCOM stuff. We can try JS8 call though. Trying to see if I could catch Jimmy. Let's see where he's at. I'll keep it off screen. Oh, yeah. Hurst. Makes sense. 6 meters. Okay. Jimmy, I'm on the 313 frequency. Okay, you got a QSO going. Good. I'm going to try the 323, just see. Yeah, so this is on my Hustler 6 BTV. It's tuned to 6. It's tuned to 6. It's not, I'm not tuning to 6. I always run tune anyway, but I forget its number, but it was under 2 to 1. So I created a 7 BTV without additional elements. All right, I'm going to get off of FT8. Let's go back to JS8 call. Well, on here it shows the 323. Let me see if there's. Oh, because I was on from there. So it's 318. JS8 call. If you click on the first 2 digits here, it'll drop down menu and you can choose which one you want. So we're going to try JS8 call on 6 meter 318. I'm going to bring this volume down. I'm going to guess it's my echo flow making this noise because it's sitting here right next to the radio. And once you guys are on, let me know. We'll try a couple of times on 6, then we'll move to, we could move to 20. I mean, we can try 10. This showed, I mean, it's not real dark, but it's showing we might be able to get some, we might be able to do some digital 10 on that, but 14, I think was, well, not so dark. The 6 meters is already moved to this. There's nothing going across anymore. Okay, 6 JS8 call. Let's move to that. I'm going to send heartbeat and acknowledge. Okay, it's tuned. See if you hear me. I'm on the vertical again, 60 watts. Not hearing anything on 6. Anybody else transmitting besides David? Oh, Jimmy, are you still on? Oh, you're on FT8. Jimmy, do you have JS8 call set up? And Chris, let me know where you're at. And one of these times I'll have to pull up some repeaters. Maybe I'll send a post out so you guys can set up a couple of repeaters, and we'll try some 10 and 6 meter repeaters sometime. Okay, that one made no sense. So it's not coming in very good. Nothing on 6. Okay, Jimmy. I've got something up there, but maybe the 5N is a 5.9. I can't make sense of the rest of it, so it's not even able to decode that right now on 6. So unless somebody's David sending a heartbeat, maybe this was you, David, and it's just more. It's just not good enough conditions even for JS8. Yeah, let's give 10 a try. Why not? And I'm still on the vertical, and I can switch. If nothing on the vertical, I'll switch to the inverted V. Also, if anyone has freedv set up, I would love that because I'd love to show people on the stream how good freedv is. Especially right now when it's not working really well. You still need, a certain amount of good propagation and conditions, but all right, so I'm on 28.78. I'll send a heartbeat here in 3 seconds. I got it turned down. Hopefully that's not buzzing your guys on the stream. You know what? I'm going to do that real quick, guys. I'll listen for any reply here for a minute, and then I'm going to show you guys freedv. Hopefully Ham Till It Hurts and I can give you guys a good sample of it. I'm not hearing anything here either. All right, there's nothing. So let's go to freedv, and I think freedv is on its own, so I'm going to have to disconnect. It doesn't have a Ham Radio Deluxe choice. I'm going to disconnect that. Shut down the port. And we're going to pull up freedv. Yikes, that was loud. Sorry about that. All right, so here's freedv. And 20 meters. Did you say 240? 240. 240. Let me make sure I've got the right settings. Pretty sure this one connects direct and not through Ham Radio Deluxe. Oh, I got to turn it off. Okay, that's all set. And then, so with freedv, you've got to set up your settings. You can do easy setup, and it'll walk you through 4 audio settings. And then you've got your cat control. Of course, you got to set your radio up. And it sure is slow coming up. You set your radio up, okay? And then what you got to do is you want to select this over here, this RAID V1. I can't remember. I think it's RAID. Set this. This is the new AI enhanced DSP. And then you just click start. And as long as I got it set right. Hourglass is never a good sign. How you doing, Tim? Yeah, that's not a good sign at all. Let me close my logbook. I'm going to close it and restart it. If Jimmy and I can, or if Ham Till It Hurts and I can show you freedv real quick, then I can move back to JS8 call. But I'd love for you guys to see a sample of how good freedv sounds. If we can get it to work. I don't know why it's not working. I was just using it. Let me just try start. Hmm. Right. Well, David, mine may not be set up. Oh, there it started working right when I had given up on it. All right, let's do free DV here this time for sure. For realsies. No takebacks. We'll let it connect here. Yeah, honestly, I've been having an issue since I ran my amp. So there's some ferrite beads or chokes I need to put on some things. Okay, so what you got now is the waterfall, right? Like anything else. But here's the difference. Let me turn this down a little bit. So the way you set free DV up, and I don't need that. So when you set free DV up, you're setting up 4 audio settings because you're going radio into your headset of your computer headset, and then mic out to the input of the radio. So it's two settings for each direction, and that's kind of the thing that catches people a lot of the time. So, and now and when I talk, it's gonna be on this microphone. You can't see it, it's green screen, but this one, it's kind of in and out this way. It's gonna be on this mic, not my mic connected to the radio. Because remember, we're going through a software program, but it is still transmitted on RF. If you tune to 14240, now I haven't heard anybody yet, so it sounds like it's clear. If you tune to 14240, even if you don't have free DV, you will hear our digital sounds, and you'll know that it's digital. Yeah, I know, Chris. Dude, why don't we get on today or tomorrow if you have time? Let's get on in, Discord and video conference and get some stuff set up, man. Oh, now I got all the emojis. It takes a second. That's hilarious. It can be frustrating, I know. Even I feel myself very capable of digital modes, but even it frustrates me from time to time on the settings and stuff. So I'm gonna up this. Now, unfortunately, you're gonna hear the static till we talk. And I'm gonna put a call out, and you just push the PT key here. This is K5VOP testing. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa testing. Free DV on 20 meters. This is a free DV 20-meter test. K5VOP listening. And so you get that audio to show your audio. So again, if you don't have free DV set up, go tune to 14240. And if you hear my transmission, you'll hear that digital signal. Nobody coming back yet. Let's try it again. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa, K5VOP testing free DV on 20 meters. K5VOP testing free DV and listening. Yeah, 100%, Jimmy. Am till it hurts. Are you on 240? Have you heard anything? Okay, so you heard the digital. Yeah, so that's what free DV sounds like. I know I can. Let's see. See, I've got to remember now. I think it's this. So let me do that. No, that's not it. Okay, here, we're going to monitor transmitted audio. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa. Testing 20 meters, free DV. K5 VOP. Testing 20 meter, free DV. Listening. So that's a setting right here. Right click on PTT and you can listen to your own, but that's weird when you're hearing it and talking. But you get an idea of how clear it is. There's no static, none of that. Oh, I think I'm on US. Yeah, I'm data U. But that's what you'll hear. That's how clear you'll hear it, and without any of the static. As you noticed, it was just my voice. So it is voice communications in a digital mode on radio frequency. This one's not using internet at all. It's using my computer, but it's not using internet to send the signal. All right, I'm going to switch to vertical. I mean, inverted V. Tune it up. Oh, I was at 60. I was going to say I'm going to drop it to 60. Yeah, I'm going to try the inverted V now. Let's see if we get out. Maybe someone else will hear us. This is Kilo 5, Victor Oscar Papa testing. Free DV on 20 meters. Free DV testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is Kilo 5, Victor Oscar Papa testing. 20 meter free DV listening. Yeah, and David, like I said, if you need help, I can help you on Discord. We can do video call. This is something I'm helping my MCOM group, my church's MCOM group with. We're trying to get more people set up on this. So if it's necessary, and we may even start free DV nets, just to kind of get familiar with it and get used to it. Oh, David, did you copy that? Oh, no, you don't have it set up. Ham kilohertz. Ham kilohertz does not copying me. Try one more. Try another band too. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa testing free DV on 20 meters. This is K5 VOP in North Texas. Doing a test of free DV on 20 meters. Is anybody copy? Come back to K5 VOP. Oh, you're right. That's why you copied me, David. I was doing analog. I got to be in digital. Hold on. So you'll notice, and I should have noticed, this bandwidth narrowed a bit from analog to digital. Thanks, man. I was not paying attention. So let me, I'll let you hear it in digital now. Hold on. Now, if you're listening without FreeDV, you should hear the digital sounds of FreeDV. This is Kilo 5, Victor Oscar Papa, testing 20 meter, FreeDV. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. K5 VOP, listening. Hmm. I'm wondering if you're going to hear the free DV when someone comes back. All right, David. Yeah, we got it right now. Thanks. Sam Till It Hurts knows what he's doing. I wasn't paying attention. But you will notice the difference, right? Look at when I switch to analog, that bandwidth jumps a bit. So it's a smaller bandwidth, definitely for sure. And we'll go back to digital. Yeah, so that's what FreeDV sounds like on the digital side. Let me try one more time. This is Kilo 5, Victor Oscar Papa, testing FreeDV. This is a FreeDV test on 20 meters. My name is Paul. I'm in Texas here testing the FreeDV on 20 meters. If anyone hears, please come back to K5 VOP, and I'm listening. So at some point, we'll get more people on this and it'll be, be able to hear it. But what it'll do is it'll cut all that static out. All you'll hear is my voice, just like you heard when I was in analog. Do you want to try a different band? Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not now. Why did that switch? It was. Why did that switch to? And then it changed the frequency. All right, let's try again. This is Kilo 5, Victor Oscar Papa, testing FreeDV, and my radio just switched back to USB. I don't even have the box checked. Use USB LSB instead of digital U. I'm not sure why it's switching back. Let's try 40. Seven 197. Yeah, it's got a little bit of quirks there. I'm gonna have Munir. He's the developer that's been he's been maintaining FreeDB. I met him at Dayton, and I did an interview, but the background noise is so loud, everybody talking that it didn't come across too well. So I'll probably have him on and maybe do an interview on a live stream. All right, let's give it a try. It switched to LSB again. This is Kilo 5 Victor Oscar Papa testing FreeDV on 40 meters. FreeDV testing 40 meters. K5 VOP listening. When I flip it to digital, it goes to LSB. I don't know why. I'll have to mess around with that and see why it's doing that. Yeah, something's not working right. All right, does anybody want to try anything else? And Chris, if you want, get on Discord sometime and get your stuff set up. Until it hurts, thanks. All right, we'll get it, Ham. Eventually. This is Kilo 5, Victor Oscar Papa. Testing 40 meters, freedv, K5 VOP listening. I wasn't looking at the meters. Hopefully you caught that. That's basically what you would hear. No noise, no scratchiness, none of that. Using freedv on HF. I believe so. Let me, let's take a look. I think it has it for both. All right, let me close this down. Stop. And I think the current version, they've got it set up. Yeah, Windows, Mac OS. Linux users are encouraged to build from source. Barry Jackson is maintaining a script to allow Linux users to build from source. So there's Linux as well. Let me give you a sample. Let's see. Somewhere there's a sample. Where did that go? Yeah, I met with Munir and interviewed him. Horrible audio, too much background noise. It was maybe under here. Oh, shoot, I wish I could find it. They give you a sample. This might be it. Yeah, okay. So let's start over here. You got it. You should be able to hear it. Okay, so that's analog. Now let's listen to digital freedv.
K5CJ testing 1, 2, 3 auto encoder. She sells seashells down by the seashore. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 K5CJ.
So yes, there's a digitization to it, but which can you copy better, the analog or the freedv digital? And he did that back to back, so it's the same conditions, same band, all that kind of stuff. But that's how you would hear it, and this is in not great conditions, as you could tell by the analog.
K5CJ testing 1, 2, 3
So there's a couple of hiccups there, but overall you can copy that compared to this. He just did his call. Testing. Very difficult to copy. Yeah, let me go to JSA call. Oh, whoops. I gotta get. This is one thing I wish all the software would do is provide the cross-platform things like ham radio deluxe options, or what's the shoot, I just forgot it. Ham rig or whatever that little app is. But they don't all give the same things. They all give the radio option to go direct, but it'd be nice if I could open like Ham Radio Deluxe, Log for OM, or the Omni Rig, and everything that I attach uses that. So I could just choose one thing, but some things I have to go direct, like freedv, and then some things I have to go through Ham Radio Deluxe. And it's gonna automatically open up my logbook. All right, let's go to JSA call. We're over 2 hours now, so we'll do some more. What band did you say? 40, right? Okay, let's turn that on. We hearing it? Yes. On the, let me switch to vertical. All right, I am good to go. I'll do a heartbeat and we'll see if you guys hear me, and then you guys send some stuff out. AN4OK is right here. I got him with a 14, negative 14. I think if that's the one I just got. And here comes somebody back right here. And another person coming back right here. Oh, it's behind me. You can't see it. All right. So KG5 UIS and AE5WX. There we go. I'll give AE5WX a signal report. And then I'll give AG5UIS a signal report. That one might not fit in there. We'll see. So I am copying the KN4OK, KF5PRK, K5GUIS, or KG5UIS, and AE5WX. That's all that I can copy right now. And I'm on the vertical. Not hearing anything. There we go. Someone's coming. See him right here. There you go. The I5PRK responding to me. So I can highlight him over here, PRK, and I can say, excellent, QSO. Thanks for calling. That'll probably take 3 transmissions. Got it, Jimmy. Did I give you a signal report, Jimmy? Thought I did. I don't see it anymore. It disappeared. I'll give you a signal report after this if I didn't. Looks like 3, maybe 2. And we'll listen for David. I got him right here at a negative 14. And he's hearing you, Jimmy. I have a feeling I can fix that, Jimmy. LOL means let me turn on my amplifier. Okay, we got something coming. All right, we got another one from Jimmy. And I'm going to log that. Not there. We're on 40. Go down to JS8. Oh, I had it and then it disappeared. JS8. Got Jimmy logged. Rain gutters and 50 watts. Excellent. -8. Okay. Let me send mine for you, Jimmy. I'm going to send to David again. I'll give David a chance. Yeah, I'd like to do this a little more regularly. Maybe, I mean, it does get overwhelming. Like, I understand why Coffee and Ham Radio's guys kind of cut back and other people. It gets overwhelming. And I'm not even, making videos all the time like other people like Mike. But even just live streams, it takes time. You got to make sure everything's working, set up, running right. So maybe start off maybe twice a month. Maybe 2 Saturday mornings a month, or if mornings aren't good, move to another day. And if I'm available and you hit me up on Discord, I'm more than happy to if I'm home and available, plug stuff in and give something a try. I'm not hearing anything, David. Are you transmitting yet? I heard you earlier, I thought, at a negative 14. There was something here kind of garbled. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting it, David. And I'm not audibly hearing it, so it's down in the noise, but the software's pulling it out. It's hard for me to even see on the waterfall where it's at. Maybe right here. Usually I can see it in the waterfall. I'll switch to the inverted V. I swear I hear something, but nothing's coming up. My ears are probably just playing tricks. Let me switch to the inverted V, David, and let's see if it's different. So this inverted V is an in-fed from Chameleon, 73-foot wire, I think. About 30 feet apex, 6 feet on the ends. I was using it for NVIS this morning. Let's see what we get. David, I'm going to give you a signal report and see how you copy. That last one you gave me was you sent was a -21. I don't think I got it all. Let's see how this comes through, and then let's see if I hear you better. All right, Jimmy. We'll try a few more times, and we'll probably shut the stream down for this week. Let's see how that is. That was the inverted V. Oh, did I not reply to K? Did I not reply to KG5UIS? Okay. I had an OCF for a long time, a radio waves up on the roof. It was so noisy. It was frustrating, probably proximity to my AC or something in the attic, but I had the one the shorter end going forward to a tree. I built a fake vent, which is now my weather cameras in my roof, so it was perfect. And the other 70 whatever feet went to the back corner of my yard. It fit perfectly at the top of my roof, and I thought, yeah, this is going to be great. It was extremely noisy. Most likely because of the proximity of my roof. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Let me see if I can give him a signal report. I don't think I gave GUIS a report. See if he hears me on this. Also, let's try look at PSK. We've got all modes there. So that's not JS8. Oh no, this is right here. Yeah, there you are, right there, KN4OK in Alabama. And A4BYU. We got a few people out there on JS8 listening. Propagation on 40. There's the 40-meter propagation currently. Voice. CW level. So it seems like my vertical is working a little bit better. I don't think I'm really hearing or getting out as much with the inverted V. David, you want to try a third frequency? I mean, I've got you already. Did I put you in my log? Why do I have two of those windows open? No, I didn't log you. I thought we QSO'd though, right, David? All right, so but we copied each other on 40. Did we try 20 already? Or maybe 15? Try 15. Going back to the vertical. Seems like it was working better. I hear something. Oh, that may not be a JS8 signal. That's too narrow. Or if it is, it's a JS8 signal I've never seen before. Yeah, it's like PSK or something. Well, now it's beeping, so I don't know what that is. I'll do a heartbeat. Three seconds. Oh, that's funny. So 15 meters. Oh, wow. So 15 meters is messing with my weather screen here, my weather device screen. It went to the menu and is changing. On Jason's stream, I was able to get, he was doing the gigaparts make an offer stream. I did pick up a ICOM 7300 Palomar Engineering ferrite choke kit for the 7300, and I've got their amp kit, their PC kit, and I've got the 101D kit. So I'm gonna make a video on adding all those, and we're gonna see how it does. Got it for about $80, 80 something, I think, which is a little bit cheaper. All right, something's coming through, but not clear. Your creation. Is that you, David? I'm just not copying it. I just turned on my amp, my listening. So now I'm seeing you. But it still didn't decode. Oh, there it is. Okay. Nice. So it's doing an automatic reply, giving you a -10, David. So I'm going to log it on 15. Let's see. 15 meters, JS8. I think I'm at 60 watts. All right, got that in the log. Yeah, Dave, got you to -10. Not bad. Were you able to copy me back? Let's see if you get this. It'll be 3 transmissions, I think. Water. Oh, 4. Wow. And I think you're coming back to me. Someone is. Right over here. Behind me on the screen, though. And there you are. That was a good, yeah, you've improved. -3 or +3. -3. So you got better. Probably gave you another signal report there, and I got that in the log on QRZ. We'll see if Jimmy comes back and wants to try anything, but anybody else want to try anything? And I think with Chris, I'm going to send him a winlink, and then at some point he'll set it up and he'll receive it. Or maybe I'll send it to his regular email. Something else coming back from David? Now, again, you don't need this big setup for all this, right? You could have a small laptop, a tablet, a Surface, something that's got, as long as it's got, as long as you can put JS8 call on it and you can link it with your radio, you can make this part of a Go kit, MCOM kit, whatever you need. We'll send you one more, David. And this is on my vertical, just a Hustler vertical, about 20 feet up in the air. I think well, the 80-meter resonator goes higher, but I don't need the 80-meter for all the other bands. They're all tuned without it. You tune the Hustler, you tune it down up like most, I suppose. You start with 10 and then tune on the way up. So, see if Jimmy's back yet. I don't want to end it if he was planning on coming back and trying something, but we got that working. Let's go ahead and something else. Oh, that's another transmission. Oh, nice. Yeah, it'd be great. You know what ultimately what I'd love to have is just like at least 30 feet in the air, just have a nice hex beam that's like 6 through 40 or whatever. I'd love to have that. Jimmy, did you want to try anything? I'm on 15 meters now, just QSO David. Do you want to try JS8 on 15 before I end the stream? David had a -3. Okay, that guy's sending a heartbeat. Oh, shoot. I thought you right-click and deselect. Why is that not deselecting? Huh. We'll give him his -11 report. Oh, okay. And Jimmy, if you want to try, make another QSO before we shut down. We are hitting, what time are we hitting at? Doing over 2.5 hours. I can stay on longer. When the wife's gone, not as big a deal to, I kind of just have my own time. So he went to work today, so it worked out. Oh, hey, Kelly. I gave you the reply, Kelly. Did you get it? The -11? That's not bad. Two and a half hours, Michael. Link was in the link is in the targeted comms channel. You got a truck going really slow. Oh. Yeah, I copied you, Kelly, at a -11. Let me pull up QRZ. I'll log you. Oh, you're not seeing me, Jimmy? All right, Kelly, I'm putting you in the log. And okay, Chris. Sometimes that helps. All right, Kelly. So if you see my call sign on the right side of the window, you see K5VOP over on the far right window. Or it might still be up in the left window, the reply I gave you of -11. If you see my call sign on either the right window or left window, just highlight it, click it once, left click, make it blue. And then you're going to click the SNR button just above the waterfall. Then send. Or actually, just click SNR. Yeah, so just highlight my call sign wherever you see it, make it blue, a blue bar, and then click SNR. I got you logged. Jimmy's not seeing me. Let's see if Brent Brown. I'm not seeing the KQ4. I'm on my vertical. I can switch to the wire. I want to see if I can get Kelly to come back. So you see up here, Kelly, the blue bar. This is to you. I've got you highlighted. So anything I send, and see over here, you're highlighted as well. Anything I send is going to go to you. Here comes something right here. It's behind my shoulder. All right, there's David giving Jimmy a -4 signal report. Yeah, so I see David as well. I'm seeing David and Kelly. I'm not seeing Brent. Chris. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna have to step away. Oh, get some things done. All right, David. Thanks, man. We'll talk to you later. Kelly, you want to try I'm going to send you a signal report one more time. Let's see if you get it. And just click on it and click the SNR button in the middle. Okay, you got me, Kelly. All right, Jimmy. Yeah, that was good. Like I said, I'll try it. Maybe we'll start off maybe twice a month. Try to do this and get more people set up on these digital modes, freedv and JS8 call via Discord video conference or something, and have some more fun with it. Yeah, Chris, we need to. We'll figure it out. All right, last call. Anybody need to try anything else? Brent, did you want to try another band before I finish the stream? Give you a few seconds for the delay to reply. Otherwise, it's going to be a 73s. Okay. Now in 2 weeks is field day. I might try it. Maybe I'll try it from field day too. We'll see if the stream will work, and I'll run some JS8 or some freedv in the morning, maybe. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and call it then for the week. And we made a few QSOs. I think we got. Let's see what we got here total. I'm putting them just in qrz.com right now, but yeah, we've got 9 of them today, or 10 QSOs. We got a few on voice, and then, or no, those are FT8. Never mind. I'm trying to focus on non-FT8 things that we can actually, send actual full messages to. freedv, JS8 call are kind of the backups. And then lastly, it would be, let me close this out. Lastly, what it would be, kind of like your final method of communication to get information out, it would be on winlink. And so if you click telnet at the top, that's just internet. And if you click VARA HF, of course, that's HF and FM, and you got to set those up to access your radio. And so if I click VARA HF and I open a session, it'll probably open it on the other window. Yep. So it opens up the VARA program. It's connected. I heard it connect. I'm going to update the database. Takes a little bit. Let me get this one up here too. I'll move this over here. Oh, I can't yet. I'll just show you what it looks like, and then another time we'll maybe focus more on WinLink. And the R's, S's, T, V, almost. W. Okay, so when you do VARA HF setting, this is what you'll get. You'll get these two pop-ups. And this is the radio interface to send and receive your email. So all your activities here, and this is your visual activity on the left, the waterfall, and you'll see dots up here. And what you got to do is you do your email, right? And you'll see some things up here in Outbox right here. I don't have anything right now, but you'll see Outbox. And then, whoop. Why did that get rid of that? There we go. And then you'll find a frequency right here, channel select, and you'll This one gives you propagation estimates for best propagation. But what you'll do over time is you'll find 2 or 3 call signs and frequencies that you can reach, and you'll pick it. It'll change your radio. See, now it changed it to 30 meters, and then you just click start, and it'll connect as long as it's not in use. It'll connect, and if it works, if it gets a good connection and gets a reply back, all your activity will be here, and you'll see messages being sent, messages being received. And again, you don't want to do long messages because it does take longer. And if you're doing a reply, you want to delete the previous text because otherwise it'll add it to the retransmission of the same information. But we'll play with this another time more. We'll focus a little more on WinLink maybe. But that's about it. So I could run start here. Let's just see if we connect. If we do, you'll see dots in this turquoise window here, or you'll hear it. Okay, do you guys hear that sound? So that's the reply sound, kind of reminds you of the old fax machines. So we're connected, and you can see all the information here. We're sending messages and receiving messages through N5TW on 30 meters. So he's going to check. It's checking for emails for me, and I don't have anything to send. And if you do, you'll see a little bar right here, a green bar, I think, go up or down. So there was nothing for me, and I wasn't sending anything. So it finished, and it tells you a total right here of what you did. Signal to noise ratio, it gives you all that. So that's it. So that's how you basically send an email, and then you just shut it down, click the X, and it shuts it down. And I switch it to Telnet so it doesn't open VARA automatically every time. And then here's my inbox. This is something I got earlier from our previous net. So that's WinLink. But all right, guys, thanks, 73s. I'm going to get some stuff done today and hopefully finish my 30 amp hookup for my jack. So no more pop breakers. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. 73s, have a good weekend. We'll see you Sunday night on the Sunday Night Rag Show, 8:30 Central Time, right here at Prep and Paul.